Elrod Machine would like to introduce our CNC retrofit kit, the Route 66 Compu-cut. This kit, when installed on a standard knee-type milling machine, will allow you to have a 3-axis CNC, a 2-axis CNC with Z-axis feedback, or a manual machine with 3-axis DRO.
The Elrod CNC retrofit kit supplies you with the heavy-duty hardware necessary to convert your manual knee mill into a CNC workhorse.
The Route 66 Compu-cut kit is really 3 machines in one. You have a manual machine with 3-axis DRO. You have the 2-axis mode for easy programming. And when you're ready, you have the 3-axis mode for complex CNC operation. Elrod Machines heavy-duty XY brackets are made from 713 Tensaloy heat-treated aluminum castings. They're 40% heavier than the competition, which provides for strong and rigid servo motor mounting. What this means to you is very precise positioning and surface finishes. Our kit uses precision ground XY ball screws with 5/10 per foot lead accuracy. We also include a heavy-duty mounting yoke which fits underneath the saddle. This mounting yoke has a wider neck on it, so it will eliminate Y-axis flex in the CNC operation. Our yoke will allow you to cut rounder circles, give you better positional accuracy when boring holes, and quite frankly, a better surface finish because your Y-axis isn't flexing when you're cutting steel. The precision ground screws come in table sizes 9x42, 9x48. We have 10x50s, 10x54, and on special applications we can make them for a 12x58 type mill.
No other CNC retrofit kit is supplied with such an advanced quill drive. The Elrod Z-axis CNC Quill Drive provides maximum rigidity while retaining full manual control of the quill.
Our quill drive is the strongest unit on the market. Our 3-point mounting system is a very rigid and secure system. It does not allow quill drive flexing while in the CNC mode. It also allows for tramming of the head without ever misaligning the quill drive. Since our mounting system is based off of 3 accurately machined surfaces on any milling machine head, we're able to securely fasten the quill drive without any chance of obstructing the tramming bolts. The first point is the quill feed engage boss. Second, we use the bottom of the protrusion that comes out from the front of any milling machine head. Third, we use the face that is given to us by removing the feed transmission lever. When our system is mounted, you have free movement of the head. You can articulate it without ever having a chance of misaligning the quill drive.
The most popular feature of the Elrod Quill Drive is the ability to switch back and forth from manual to CNC control of the quill without losing position. As you see here, it's only a matter of seconds to switch from manual control of the quill over to CNC.
Our second feature is Smart Z, which is patented. That is the option of putting a scale inside the quill drive and mounting the reader head to the ball nut block, so when you're in the manual mode you have Z-axis feedback, or in the 2-axis mode you can have Z-axis feedback and switch back and forth between full 3-axis CNC or the 2-axis mode and never lose Z-axis positioning. It's very easy to do. Let me show you how. First, we're in the CNC mode. Now we're going to go to the manual. Our original quill feel just like it was on a manual machine. You can power tap with this, drill small holes, or do manual milling, manual milling work. When you're done, roll the quill down, lock it in. We're back to CNC. I'm going to show you now how we can use this machine in all three modes, making one part. First off, I'm going to break this machine loose and turn it into a manual machine again, and I'm going to go ahead and clean up the end of this stock. Next, we're going to make a one-shot code to produce a .843 diameter hole into the part. We're entering our circle center. Our surface height is at 0.1. We're going to cut a .843 diameter hole. We're going to clean this out. Our total depth is 250, and we're going to go with 100 thousandths per pass. We're going to climb cut. Our step over is 100 thousandths, and our tool diameter is .375. The one-shot code is made. Notice that the Centroid prompts you, the operator, to position your quill. Okay, we're going to use a Centroid one-shot cycle, and we're going to drill a bolt circle. Our X center is 2.5. Our Y center is -2. Our surface height is 0. We're going to go 300 thousandths deep. We've got 4 holes. The radius is .750, and the start angle is 45 degrees. Next, we're going to tap the hole, just like you did on your manual Bridgeport. You can power tap with this machine. Okay, power tapping couldn't be easier. Okay, now we're going to cut the end of this part. We have a contour that needs to be cut, similar to like the edge of a V-block. So we're going to go ahead and put this machine back into the CNC mode. And we're going to load our part Now we're taking a finish cut and we're producing a part that you could not make on a manual milling machine. We've just turned your old favorite Series 1 Bridgeport or favorite Taiwanese knee-type milling machine into a part-producing workhorse capable of making complex parts that you never thought possible on your knee mill. There are three methods that you can use to program parts on the Route 66 Compu-cut. First, generic G-code. It can be inserted in to the controller using the onboard editor. Second, Centroid has a built-in conversational program called Intercon. This program has a complete feature of CAN cycles such as face milling, pocket milling, irregular pocket milling, circular pocket milling, bolt hole circles, a multitude of drilling cycles. Third, Centroid will accept G-code from your favorite CAD/CAM system. We are Fanuc based. We will accept practically any CAD/CAM system's G-code. With the Centroid, you can graph and edit your programs right at the control. Here, I'm showing a program that I created on the Visi series from Vero International. Let's check out the G-code. From here, I can quickly edit any part of the program without going back to my CAD/CAM system for simple changes such as feed rates, work coordinates, spindle speeds. We can do it right here at the control. And I can see an instant graph of all the changes that I've made. If you're a seasoned veteran to CNC, you're absolutely going to love this kit. Download files with one button from a floppy or from your network and store them on the control's hard drive. Throw that DNC cable away. You're never going to use it with a Centroid. You also get an easy-to-use display with a 15-inch color LCD. Using your favorite CAD/CAM system and your new CNC mill with the Route 66 Compu-cut installed, you can turn this complete kit into a rapid prototyping engine. You can go from screen to machine in one easy step. The question is the knee mill versus the bed mill. On the knee mill, the advantages are you can tram the head or position it to any angle for a complex setup. On a bed type knee mill, if you're going to put a hole in on an angle, you have to position your work with a sign plate. On a knee mill, you can rotate the head and tram it in at that angle and use it still as a CNC and put those holes in. Secondly, your machine with the free-form articulation of the head, if or I should say when, something happens and you knock the head out of alignment, you can precisely tram the head in and you can bore holes perpendicular to the part. On a bed type milling machine, the head moves on a column. It can only bore a hole as square as the column is running to the table. In certain applications, you may not be able to bore holes square enough to align pins with two plates. On the knee-type milling machine, you can tram that in and bring it right into squareness. I'm not suggesting that you make your machine a jig bore, but you can get very close with a knee-type milling machine. Here's another example. We get a long part. We need to cut it on a knee-type milling machine. We simply hang a vise over the table. We can then swivel the turret, bring the ram out, and perform the operations that need be on the end of this part. If we were doing this with a bed type milling machine, in order to hold this 30-inch part in position, we would need a 30-inch angle plate. And we'd also have to have a milling machine. The bed type mill would have to have a Z-axis with probably around 38 inches of travel in order to clear the top of the piece with the length of your tools you're going to use. The knee-type milling machine, we just perform that operation, and now we can swivel the turret back, position the ram to where we were, and we're back into a manual operation or a CNC operation that we originally started with. In other applications with a knee-type milling machine, you can actually take parts and put them over the table and position them, such as rings. Position the part over the table, do end cutting. Same instance with a bed mill. If those rings were going to be positioned and cut on top, you would have to have an angle plate that would be at least as high as the ring to position these around. Every machine has its purpose, but the knee-type milling machine, by far, dollar for dollar, is the most versatile machine that you can have in your shop. I feel that you can do more with a knee-type milling machine than you can with a bed-type milling machine. That is why I feel you need one of these in your shop. Your new machine will allow you to do 3-axis work such as molds, electrodes, vacuform molds, and graving. You also have a 2-axis CNC which will allow you to do the everyday tasks of pocket milling, face milling, frame milling, bolt hole circles, and remember, you still have that manual machine, but now with a 3-axis DRO. Our kit is designed for the do-it-yourself installer. Anyone with basic mechanical skills will be able to install this kit with no problem. We also offer certified technicians to do the install at your facility. By the way, if you're not interested in one of our retrofits, we have complete CNC machines in stock and ready for delivery. Thanks for watching our video. We hope you found it informative. Please keep in mind, when the Route 66 Compu-cut kit is installed on your favorite milling machine, it will transform it into a powerful parts-making workhorse, capable of producing things that you never thought possible. Please call or visit our website. We'd love to hear from you about your favorite machine or specific application.